Hello, Aphasia Thrivers, family and friends and community. Today I'm going to dive into the key factors of aphasia. Even though you have aphasia, I'm including family members, friends, and community. We're going to explore all these main factors together. And first of all, I'm Emily, and I'm a brain injury recovery coach. I became an ambassador for National Aphasia Association, and also a mentor. So there's a good group for mentors if you need any guidance. We all have aphasia, so and we have aphasia for a long time. So we can help you if you need some guidance with that. So they gave me good information. So I'm gonna make a series of a few videos about the first one, main factors, what it is, how their other one is how to deal with it, and how to treat and how to approach to aphasia, people who have aphasia. I put some slides in it. I can't figure it out with the picture, like a picture of me while watching it, so it's gonna just be just the slides. Yeah, so I can't figure it out yet, but I will. Tech is just complicated with me, but so the first one is loss of fluency. They may feel frustrated or embarrassed when speaking because it's not who they are. They diagnose with aphasia, and it's different. But you want to say the right way of speaking, but the words don't come easily, and it might get stuck mid sentences. Sometimes they might use the wrong word or respond with yes when they mean no. For me, when I drive, even now sometimes, when I'm the passenger, and I know where we're going, but the driver doesn't know we're going, so I'm telling where to go, and I say right, but I mean left, or when I say left, when I mean right, or a sensitive part is pronouns, he or she. I say he, but I mean she. I'm sorry if you're sensitive about it, but yeah, so I get so confused sometimes, and I just kind of come out the wrong words. It's mixed up and certainly can lead to frustration. And this is for caregivers, family members, and friends. It is essential to be patient and give them the time they need to express themselves with no pressure. That makes a huge difference with me. I don't know, it's hard to explain it, but when they know know when they have the time, I have the freedom to express my feelings better. And encourage a supportive environment where the person feels comfortable speaking at their own pace, and avoid finishing their sentences or interrupting, as that can add stress unless they ask for it with words or their body language. And it's okay if they finish the sentences, but try not to unless they ask for it. Second one is problems with understanding and difficulty grasping what others are saying. And for aphasia, a person who have aphasia, understanding conversation or instructions may be difficult. That was me when I beginning to have simple jobs at first. It was hard to understand instructions every step. And so to the caregivers, friends, or family members, imagine you're speaking and they're hearing a foreign language when they're speaking. And so just simplify your language, and use clear, direct phrases. Repetition and written cues can help bridge the understanding gap, and encourage the use of gestures and visual aids to enhance comprehension. Okay, so the third is struggles with repetition. As a person have aphasia, it is very hard to repeat what they're saying exactly, verbatim. So yeah, for myself, it's so crazy, but I can't repeat. I can do a few words, but beyond 3 words, and I'm just lost. So yeah, so be patient with that. To the caregivers, friends, and family members, encourage active listening and validation of attempting at repetition. Celebrate to build confidence, and if they struggle to repeat, try phrasing differently, phrase things differently, or using visuals. That really helps, or just writing a word. Yeah, so for myself, when they're trying to say things and I couldn't understand it, the best thing is to use a different phrase of phrases instead of just the same way they're saying. So just mix it up, the words have to change it up to understand better for myself. And then other symptoms like paralyzing on the right side, physical impairments can affect independence, like can't drive anymore. And I had to, they had to, I took my license away at first, and I had to test it again. And it's, I mean, they're adults, and it's just so frustrating. I'm so sorry. For the caregivers and friends and family members, be mindful of the physical challenges and provide support with physical tests when needed, and encourage involvement in activities that can accommodate their abilities. Language abilities can be impacted in both receptive and expressive. Can't talk today. Receptive and expressive modes, and speech deficiencies can coexist. So that means basically the global of their aphasia, and it overlaps sometimes. I made a slide for expressive and receptive aphasia, and so expressive is difficulty forming language like words, phrases, and sentences, speaking, and receptive aphasia means difficulty following conversations, understand instructions, and comprehend written material. So just listen to it. Can't understand what they're saying. And expressive speaking. I just add a little picture because, expressive because you get them express your feelings. Receptive is understanding what they're saying or understanding the written material. And then the last slide, I recommend to get a screenshot and you can share to others. There's nothing wrong with you. You have, I don't say but you have a language barrier. And so, yeah, it tells where it is, the function, and damage effects. And so I love that. And I'm glad they added with the motor cortex, where it is, the function, and the damage effects. And then the AF, I can't pronounce it. Acute, I can't pronounce it. The last one, AF. And so it just is connected with a Broca and I can't pronounce that as well. I think it's Wernick or Wernick area. So a connection with both language areas. And for myself, I lost my CD that I want to share it to you, but I don't have any more. But it has like a hole. Looks like in this. I couldn't have an MRI because I have a pacemaker. I was the first one was placed when I was 12, and I have a heart defect, so I can't do MRI for me. But they did a CAT scan, and it's just like it's a little hole in right here. So let me know where the issue for you. And yeah, so I recommend to get a screenshot if you have any issues when you're trying to express your feelings or trying to understand what they're saying. You can show, I have this, and they can understand better, and there's nothing, and then maybe they realize that there's nothing wrong with you, because you're not. Aphasia, when you have aphasia, there's nothing wrong with you. And if you have aphasia, it doesn't define you. It's just a different way. You have to change your communication without trying to get without words, but there's other ways to communicate. So hope the slides helped. And I just want to say that I had a life coach that really helped understand, because I had lots of panic attacks, basically anxiety attacks. I couldn't stop crying at the wrong places, at church or events. And it was just like, I was still doing that sometimes. And I'm just like, I want this done with it. And so I had like a life coach, and she taught me that there's nothing wrong with me. And you have a language barrier sometimes, but you're okay. And you have that, it gave me the confidence in myself, even though some people don't understand it. And I over time, I have that inner peace that I'm okay. And you don't have to use words. You can use a different way of communication. And if you have a friend or family member or caregiver that have aphasia, give a lot of time when they're trying to speak, and that really helps. If they know that you have a lot of time, they will express better, even though not without any words, but communication with other ways, without pressure. It would make a difference for me. So I just want to remind you that I believe in you, and I hope you believe in yourself, because you matter. You got this. So keep moving forward one step at a time.